Dear viewer of Islamic Iman TV, in your program Beliefs in Believer. Today is Friday, 6 o'clock. I, Khalilullah Sharifi, that you see in the bottom of my name, the editor of the program of Beliefs in Believer. And today I would like to talk about another new subject, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي صدق الله العظيم. Dear my respectful viewer, just I say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope this week of the Eid al-Sa'id of Qurban or Adha, just I can say to you Mubarak. And I hope to be that is among those Hajiyan that they performed the Hajj, and I hope that their Hajj to be accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that also I pray to be among of them, even though you could not go, you had for some reason. Inshallah next time you will go. And just right now you are the week of the days of the Eid. I hope you enjoy it and join with all your friends, your families, mostly those who are elder to you. You have to go and respect them and give them hug. That's the best, because when you give them hug, no matter what kind differentiation or any kind of madness or sadness or something that you have in your mind, just for the reason of this month is for that to join, to reunite. Allah put it in this way this month. Of course, it's the month of Hajj, and then Eid after that is just for that purpose, to everybody to forgive the past what they had, and go to say Assalamu alaikum, reunion, and restart the love and friendship and families and all around. However, today is also our program is very special. That you see on the top of my head is Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This one was last week by Farsi language, that I promised in the end I would like to give you translation for that subject. So Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is our subject in today's program, and I would like to talk about them, and I would like to give you information that is very amazing and very kind of brand new would be for you, because not too many people or not too many speakers talk about the Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is the most powerful, because of the contain of the name of Allah. In the three words, Bismi Allah, Ar-Rahman, and Ar-Rahim. All three is combined one name for Allah only. Nobody can be as a Rahman, nobody can be as a Rahim. But there is some kind of low percentage that is according to the the grammar of Arabic, and so people has some mercy for the lower people. The one has very helpless, cannot do anything, and you can something. At that time, naturally, your heart will can feel that you have to go to help to those needy. Other than that, the Rahim and Rahman is only related to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's all. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is the meaning, is the very simple, shows very simple, but it is really meaningful. It's to give you, to wake you up and stand you for the day that is very make you strong. When you say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, when you wake up in the morning, so you have to say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. From that point, you will be feeling until the sunset. There's no problem at all would be at all, because there is many recommendation, advices from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and from the all other Islamic teachers. However, the name of Allah, by the name of Allah or in the name of Allah, or of course when we say Allah, the English is God. So in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. And also there is another one, in the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. And the other one is in the name of God, the most beneficial, the most merciful. And the other one is also, that was the name of Allah, the most the most beneficial and the most rewarding. So these are the translation that the Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Now we want to know this verse is Quran, though why it's come to the Quran, the verses become verses of Quran, even though it's the choice of Allah, but still any verses in Quran which we are reading, they had some purpose. There was something happen, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent that any verses, including this Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillah, and also like I said, this three name in the one sentence or one verse. All of them belong to Allah. The Rahman is gave many name. Meaning. For example, he is the gracious, the indulgent, tolerant, kindly, fulfilling, beneficial, forgiving, compassionate, forbearing, sympathetic, blessed, rewarding, satisfying, glorifying, edifying, valuable. These are all synonyms for the word of Rahman and Rahim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allah mentioned in the 113 chapter of Quran, on the beginning of those all verses, chapters. The beginning of each chapter of Quran, Allah mentioned Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And the Rahman by itself is 57 times Allah mentioned in Quran. And Rahim also is mentioned 115 times. Because the reason of that also is when there is the human being which has a soul. We have for the having soul, is the soul is belong to Allah, and that Allah gives some kind of chance to naturally put in some merciful in the mercy in the inside the heart of human being. If he sees some things, helpless things or needy things, and the person also can be a mercy person. However, this is the key of the success. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is the key of the prosperity, either in this world or as well as hereafter. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is 3 names in one verse. The first is Bi'ismi. It means by the name or in the name of what? Allah or God. And then Ar-Rahman, the most who is merciful, the most who is compassionate, the most who is beneficent, the most who is forgiving those. That's why they all count together in Quran 57 times. The name which Allah mentioned by Himself is He chose 3,000 names. 3,000 names. Among the 3,000 names, one name He chose for Himself directly, like some fruit which we see, they say it is organic, original, and then rest of them is also the fruit, but they call it, we call it organic. And this is the same thing, just for to explain you, to tell why is that Allah names is than the other names is different. That is, it is He chose it by Himself. From 3,000 names, one name He put it for Himself as Allah. Allah cannot be translated to any language. So we can say in a synonym of that, like Khuda in Farsi, or in a Bhagwan in a Hindi or something, or even in Arabic, Rab. But they cannot translate it, they cannot tell directly what is the Allah's meaning. They have no, but only the synonym of that, we call it, Rab, Khuda, Bhagwan, Buddha, or any other countries they put on there. Every human being, which is these are all from the Allah's creations, they are naturally look for the superpower of Allah, of God. Anyway, I just gave you one break here, and then I come back to talk more about the Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim today, inshallah.